Hi.
Julia Pierpont from Xinhua News of China. I'm just really curious. You've obviously got a tremendous comedic background. How does it feel to really delve into something so intense and so serious?
Well, it's a lot of fun and very, very challenging, and it is what drew me to Ozark originally. We, meaning me and the smarter people in my life, were looking for another film for me to direct. I'd done a couple of sort of festival films, and we were looking for something to scare me even more. And then Ozark kind of came our way, and so that's not we don't want to do a television series because then we can't direct a movie. What if I direct them all? That would scare the hell out of me because that's like a 600-page movie. And so I had to sit down and try to talk them into that because that's not what they were originally thinking about for me with it. So thank God I talked Modi Witchick into it over at MRC and Ted and Cindy over at Netflix, and they were incredibly kind to support me with this and this incredible cast and crew, listening to some of my dumb ideas sometimes, and here we are.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hi, Jason.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Are you ever going to go on another talk show and talk about your family vacation?
You know, Jimmy's on 9 out of 10 of those trips that we take with our family, so I don't know what the hell he's talking. He's the one that loves the dolphins, loves a good dolphin.
Your deadpan reaction was pretty funny. Obviously, you knew the joke was coming.
Yeah, Jimmy had to run that by me. That's our deal. If he's going to hurt my feelings, he's got to ask me first.
Thank you.
Steven did not ask, though.
Hey,
Hi.
over here. So you've worked on both a really traditional broadcast network and then going to Netflix with this last Arrested Development and Ozarks. What are the big differences working with a streaming service, and do you feel it on set?
You do. Netflix and MRC both have very strong reputations for being super supportive of the people that they hire to actually make the shows, and they are there if you have questions or need advice or more support or something. But for the most part, they trust you till you give them a reason not to, and their reputations are well deserved. And I could not be in a better situation there with respect to that. So I thank them as many times as they'll listen.
And we have time for one more question.
Hi, how
Hi.
are you?
Good, thanks.
Good. Can you tease for us where the Bird family is going in season 3?
They are, the Riverboat Casino that we open on that last episode of the last season, in fact, does go into operation. We kind of pick up about 6 months later from the end of the second season. And so that casino is up and running, and that provides us with more opportunities, both positive and negative, and some that are tempting and some that are calming, and ultimately it all affects the family in hopefully interesting ways, and certainly the relationship that Marty has with Wendy, and thank God I've got a Jedi Knight there and Laura Linney to help work out all those scenes. She's incredible, and things would be perfect if she was holding up one of these next year too. Although I don't know where she's going to put them all. She's got 4 already, you know.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys.